me off again, motherfucker. I'll dump your shit. Check your feelings at the door.
This is the Roughing Fenders podcast.
That fucking 78 piece of shit. Why don't you go tell the 48? I wouldn't beat his fucking back bumper off if they would have fucking let me go about 30 fucking laps ago, asshole. Stop flipping me off and just fucking drive your shit, you little bitch.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, Randy Phillips.
What the fuck does he want?
He's here to host the show.
Go. Put 4 on it. Put 4 on it. You motherfuckers.
How we doing, everybody? My name is Randy Phillips here of the Roughing Fenders podcast shop tour. Today we're live with the Robinson family, and James is here. Thanks for coming, James. To start off this podcast, we lost a good friend of ours, Jeremy DeCourcy, yesterday. To Jeremy, this whole podcast is dedicated to you, man. Miss you. I love you. And we'll miss seeing you around, man.
Godspeed. Oh, damn.
It's like it's like the drunk moment of silence, except we're all here just trying to do this. Oh man, this is a long time coming. You guys have been in my family and my life all like literally knee high with my dad. Yeah, literally.
Yes, sir.
All around and everything like that. So it was a long time coming to get you guys on, and definitely
Appreciate it.
yeah, man, definitely. So okay. So when I talked to you, you said you started first. When I fucking talked to you, you said you started first, and we'll get to you. So who started out of the two?
85.
85. When did you start?
He was 1973.
19.
Oh, wow. He was.
You said you started first.
Yeah, he was also up in Vermont.
Oh, where'd you race?
Hudson, 70 Chevy.
So you went at the beginning.
Catamount Stadium, Vermont. He started with my uncle.
Oh.
Yeah, he was driving a 52 Ford.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
So how was that back in the day?
that was awesome up there.
Yeah.
No wall on the backstretch, nothing.
Oh, just like Hudson used to be.
Yeah.
Like
Hudson.
Yeah, just
I've
like
been over there
Hudson.
plenty of times.
Yeah, I think we all have.
Yeah, watched all of them up there. Bobby Dragon, BB Dragon, Dave
Oh.
Dillon, Hudson.
Holy shit!
Yep.
You knew some people, huh?
Yep.
Getting
Dynamite
fucking
Dave
old.
Dillon.
No, we're not saying that. I mean, those are definitely iconic people to the short track racing of New England. So, definitely big names to know and everything. So Catamount Speedway.
Yeah.
So give me a rundown on what that was. I mean, I'm 26. I wasn't even a wet dream when that place came out.
Oh, that was awesome.
Yeah.
Yep. They raced 2 or 3 divisions at a time.
Was it dirt?
No, asphalt.
Asphalt. So it was right when it started, huh?
Yep.
Oh shit.
And we used to go to Berry's Thunder Road too.
Who's the uncle? What's his name?
Milo
Milo.
Lockerbie.
Milo.
Yep.
Yep.
So,
I knew of Petty and Kel Yarbo because he used to have a stack of magazines from there.
yeah.
And somehow we lost him back in the day when we moved one time when I was younger in Manchester.
Yep.
He gave them to me, and I'm like, I went through it, and I'm like, what is this? And he's like, oh, that's Uncle Milo up in Vermont. They, unfortunately, like short track racing is,
Yeah.
but it sucks back then. It closed down in, I think, the early 70s.
Yeah.
Or mid 70s, and Petty was up there, Kel Yarbrough, and a bunch of big name guys went up there, and
Yeah.
unfortunately, it was good that he was up there to see that what was all happening, and he got to race up there maybe a couple times
Yeah.
before they closed.
So, so moving on, what you started in
85.
80, you started in 73
Yep.
at Catamount, or were you at Hudson? Hudson. So how was, so we'll go down the line. So he started first, and then we'll get into the same years as you, and then we'll go into you, and then James will pop in here and there. But no, but I just wanted you guys to know how I was going to do it.
Yeah.
So, 73, you're at Hudson Speedway.
Yeah.
Who owned it at that time? It wasn't senior, right?
No, it wasn't senior, right?
Charlie Elliott.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it was
Charlie Elliott owned it.
Yeah.
So when did Hudson go to asphalt?
It was asphalt when I started.
When you started, okay. So it was. Oh yeah, I think it was like in the
It was
50s or some
asphalt,
shit
yeah,
like that.
Somewhere, yeah.
It was
Yeah.
asphalt when I started.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So what did you start in? What did you do?
70 Chevy, I had just.
What was it, like an enduro car,
Yeah,
street stock?
yeah.
Oh,
No,
Rookies.
Then I
Rookies or
moved
whatever.
up. Yep.
yeah.
Yep. I was down there when Dale Earnhardt was racing.
Yeah,
Down there with
yeah.
Richard Petty.
Yeah. Oh wow. So you knew a lot of. Well, I mean, it's a big names because that's when Dale was starting out and everything.
That was way back when Earnhardt and them were there. Yep.
Yeah. I wish those shows would come back.
That was for that Clash series they had.
Yeah.
Those were great.
Yeah, but they had it. They would come down to Lee Speedway with the pro stocks and race those at Lee or, what were they called back? Bud Lights.
Bud Lights.
Bud Lights.
Bud Lights, yeah.
So it was like a pro stock, but different.
It brought a lot of spectators.
No, no, I would fucking too. Holy
Too.
shit! I wish
Yeah.
I had that chance. You know what I mean?
Hudson was packed when they came down.
Oh yeah, no doubt at all. I mean
was
that's
great.
cool. If we can get like, I know we have Thunder Road. They have the Milk Bowl, and they have
Yeah.
big names come down for that too. I hope they start doing that for shorter tracks and everything like that. Like even if I have to send a lot of fucking hate mail to someone to get down there, you know what I mean?
That was the good.
What sucks is, I was a kid.
Yeah.
I'd go with these guys to the track and I'd walk up, and even us, all of us kids in the family, we'd
Yeah.
unload. They would go in the pits. We'd walk through and then walk up the catwalk going up into the grandstand.
Yeah.
And get in. The biggest thing you notice is down below is always packed, but you walked up and you looked over into the old man's field
Yeah.
across the street, and there were cars for days parked.
Oh yeah.
The place was packed
Yeah.
Yeah.
At Hudson.
at Hudson.
Yeah, that was when.
It was unbelievable.
Yeah, that was the same thing when my old man was racing. Fucking, we would park in the other field and we'd be 7 rows deep. So if we had a rain delay, we're out there playing in the mud pies, just hanging out. You know?
Used to exactly there. Your parents would lose the car. And they didn't have the fucking line.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
You didn't have a fucking alarm.
Yeah, you didn't have an alarm, so you're sitting there for an hour and a half, fucking.
Your mother yelling at your mom.
100% what it was.
Oh, yeah.
So how long? So, what was the division? So, like hobby stocks?
No, it was,
It was
all
like-
rookie
like
A,
rook-
rookie B. And
Oh,
rookie
okay.
It's not A and B class.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So, what did you move up to? What year was that? What did you move into?
Then I went in.
Yeah, how long did you do that for?
A couple of years.
Couple. Oh, okay.
Then I went to Strictly's.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
So,
I even ran an outlaw too.
wow, you're all over the place.
Yep.
So,
Always in the back though.
hey, I mean, you were still out there trying to compete. So you're in the street stocks moving forward
Yeah.
till what year? Could you remember?
Probably 90s.
90s.
Yeah.
Hold on, you went all the way to 90 and
Somewhere in there. Yep.
with the streeter.
It was Strictly.
Strictly.
Oh, so from 70 what?
73.
73 to 90.
Yep.
And it went in.
Holy
Strictly.
shit, dude! You got fucking devotion. Holy
I
shit!
was in the top 10 all the time.
Oh yeah.
Second or third.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I've been cut out of the car at Hudson going down the front stretch. The throttle stuck. And I was going down into the ravine, and I'm looking at the people standing at the fence, and they're just watching me, and I'm going right at them. I said, "Oh man, I'm coming." And it.
Oh, that was
dived
before
down.
they had catch
Yeah.
fence over there. Oh.
Yeah. Then it dived down. It was just
Right there in 3 and 4.
three and
Right
four,
there in
yep.
3 and 4.
Oh, gotcha.
Right down in the gully. Fucking.
Yep. So I come to in the ambulance, and they're trying to find the vein. I said, "What the hell fuck are you doing?" He said, "Don't you know what you were in?" I said, "No, I'm going over the bank."
That's about it.
Yep.
So that's to 90. So
Yeah.
that's when you come in. How many years did you race, Robbie?
I was off and on. I started 85.
Yeah.
I was off and on. I ran a lot of races,
What was the Enduros? Or what was it?
I was in rookies.
Yep.
I raced with the Wilmington race team.
Oh, okay.
They were-
Yep.
Damn, them guys were crazy. I mean, that's back when you could just buy a car from junkyard side of the road.
Yeah, you had a picture
And
that you had earlier. Yeah, I saw that.
And, I bought a '72 Pontiac Le Mans, later on,
We've had plenty of them out there.
yeah, yeah.
I went to the hospital, and I hear somebody yelling, and the next thing over, and it was him.
Yeah, we ran into. I used my own rookie story. I ran in a Enduro race.
Yeah.
I got in a bad wreck.
So you guys were in the same hospital?
I told somebody, who's yelling? And he said, somebody's, no, no, they're
Wreck each other.
and it was him.
I wouldn't doubt it that they wrecked each other.
Yep,
Oh,
and it was him.
So you guys, so hold on. So it was two different wrecks, or what, you guys wrecked each other and ended up in the hospispittal,
He was in one.
and then you were in the other?
Oh, yeah.
Son of a bitch, you couldn't
You
fucking
gotta
ride
show 'em
it.
up when you
And it was 102 out there, and we're running.
True.
It was crazy.
Yeah, no,
It was fun.
yeah, back in the,
Yeah, back in the days.
You could afford a car.
Yeah.
And go out there, stock suspension, whatever. And
you didn't do what my old man did, just
Yeah,
take it
sure.
off of Rob Wilcox's fucking showroom, go bring it down.
No, I mean, it was.
Yeah, that it was really affordable.
Yeah.
It was
And then when I wrecked the money I had the next year, we built a Malibu. And opening day, I went down, hit the wall, and rolled it over, going into the pits.
Jesus.
Got it back together, and we got back the next week.
I think we won or finished second
Yeah.
that week.
Yeah.
That week.
Yeah.
I think there was too many beers
So-
involved putting that.
So when did you start?
I don't know exactly what year, but I was
Give me a ballpark.
15 years old.
That does not fucking help me. I don't even know how old you are.
You don't want to know.
So
24 years ago?
yeah, it was a while ago.
So 1997.
Yeah, somewhere.
97, 98. So when my dad was out there
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
being a fucking asshole.
Hey, that's the only way to race.
Yeah, exactly.
hey, he had to deal with St. Dillon, so I would But no, I mean it was.
You started in 97 though. So you guys started all around the same time.
Yeah.
I would have started earlier, but these two fucks wouldn't fucking give up. And I would have had a championship by then, probably. I knew a lot then, and we would have been all set. It's all good.
So how did you get your start? Did they
So-
put you in a car?
No,
Did you build your own?
a good friend of the family that they ran against, Jim Chimkus,
Yep.
Yeah.
he called us up, and he was like, "I'm all done. I ran my last race. It's too hot." He's like, "I got a '78 Caprice Impala 2-door.
Yep.
Come down and get it. It's all yours." So we went down to Mass, and it had a 307 in it, but I'm sure Joe Edwards knows all about it because I ran against him in it, and he
You just gotta go sit down.
he somewhat knew about the car. we were sitting.
Hey, take one for me, bro.
Yeah.
That
I
race,
should have pissed before we started. Keep
Right.
going.
we were out there running, and I
Yeah.
showed up. I was only 15, and I'm like, all right. Well, it started raining,
Yeah.
and typical Weber move, which I haven't seen in a long time, goes over the PA system. We're gonna have a 25 lap slicker race, and I'm like, I'm shitting bricks. I'm like, this is my first race. I don't.
So what? Hold on. Let's backtrack. What the fuck is a slicker race?
Run in the rain.
So you guys weren't even running slicks.
It's
You thought you guys
tires.
were running those radios.
It was basically a V8 enduro car.
Yeah.
Fucking whatever. No wipers. I had no wipers, no nothing.
Yeah.
And I
Been
think when
there.
I was starting running, they did it with even the division cars.
Yeah.
They put them all there together.
Yeah.
I was out there with Peter Mason in his '67 Camaro.
Yeah.
That thing was just retarded. I mean, it was obviously a lot more time behind the wheel than me. And then
Yeah.
Paul Walker had his fucking boats.
Yeah.
That is Flagman and shit like that at Star and stuff like that. He had his Caprices.
Yeah.
And he also showed up with a wagon one time. And I think he had it that day at fucking Hudson.
Yeah.
And I got into, I got it I got into him fucking at that day. He got into me, and I fucking
Gave
went
it back.
down on the backstretch. We went into the infield, and fucking I said, "Fuck you, you're not." I
Yeah.
drove right through him, and I went back on the track, and I kept going. I think I finished fucking 9th out of fucking 50-something cars. My first race in the rain, and like this past year, we in the street stocks up at Lee.
Yeah.
It started drizzling pretty good. And
Yeah.
I think we were fucking so much faster this past year when it rained, and it was fucking dry.
Yeah.
I can run in the rain, and I just, it's just all about that and knowing what you have to run on, and you feel the car out and you feel what it's doing.
Yeah.
Take your shit and then drive it into the corner. Don't drive so hard in, you know. But that day, that was a special
What
day.
the fuck? You go take a piss, bring back car parts?
Come back with car parts.
Yeah, whose car you steal that from?
That was a special day for me.
Yeah.
I had to steal
My first race, and I stayed there. You know, we didn't have nothing special, but it was a good day.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's what set it off. I mean, I wish I ran a lot earlier, but these two old fucks, I mean, he was all done, but he just didn't want to fucking quit.
Yeah.
Doesn't.
I'll still go back at it.
I could have hogged in his car and fucking won races, but no, he didn't want to quit.
So what?
I just work on it.
So how many of you guys ran Pat Floyd? All of you?
Probably.
He has, I don't think Robbie, but maybe back in the
I
day.
ran
He was running. He was running
He
when.
was there in the 90s when I ran.
Yeah. So you had to. When did he stop?
I ran against him maybe twice before he quit in the street stocks, and then it went outlaws
Yeah.
and all that. He was a wild man. It was.
Oh yeah, no, he
yeah.
didn't have Psycho all the way down his fucking side for no reason.
Yeah,
But listen, Randy. You look at old videos and stuff like that. That's how
Yeah.
street stocks should fucking be this day.
Yeah. Oh.
You look at this car behind
Yeah.
me. I did not want to do this. You know how it looked before it.
Yeah.
It was all Malibu.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
But now we have all this fucking $3,000 fucking bodies, $2,000 bodies, and all that.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
That's not a fucking street stock.
Yeah.
Street stocks come to start in the mid 90s. Hudson, and look it up. Fast 50s. That's a fucking street stock.
Yeah.
Go back to old school.
Yeah. Strictly,
how it
yeah.
should be.
It was strictly stocks. It was fucking.
Yeah, it
It's
was-
DOT tires. You could only.
No, it was racing tires, but I mean, you could build the body yourself and shit like that. You didn't have to spend fucking $1,500 on a fucking body
I think that-
from ARP or ABC or all that shit. That's
We-
bullshit. It's a limited
Yeah.
late model now. It's a limited late model, and it's bullshit.
Fuck! Don't take my line. Son of a bitch. No, but that's what I miss about, because there's still some guys that will be out there that still make their own bodies. You can see it. I think the worst thing that happened with those fucking cars was that they allowed the AR bodies and shit like that. Obviously, some
Muscle
teams.
car bodies.
Obviously,
Those
some.
things need to go too.
Yeah, is obviously some teams they be like, well, it's cost affordable because they don't have a fucking sheet metal press over there to fucking make their own shit. But they can get a hold of anybody that will fucking do it for you. You know what I mean?
Duraflex fucking sells a body kit for it, and it's cheap.
Yeah, yeah,
You're spending $1,500 to $2,500 for a fucking whole muscle car body,
yeah,
and it's a limited late model.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
If
yeah.
you love the sport of short track racing in a fucking street stock,
Yeah,
you don't want to run one of them. You want to fucking have a street stock.
Yeah.
No. This money gets involved. And
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what it's all about.
yeah, no,
I want to be the prettiest and I want to look the prettiest when I fucking win.
You're still fucking ugly.
And now it's all money.
yeah.
That's how it was.
I said, yeah,
I
yeah.
wish we could bring back the mid 90s, late 90s
Yep.
Fast 50 street stocks. They were the best. You had 30 cars, 20 to 30 cars every week.
Yeah.
Yes, we're getting it there at this track and this track, but we're not getting it at all the tracks. And I don't know what the problem is with that, and I get it. I mean, I'm not sure, and I'm not going to get into that, but
Yeah,
I think if we went back to a normal fucking system,
yeah.
and you know, excuse my French, but you know, I'm old.
You've been fucking swearing this whole time. Shut up.
I like the old Monty look. And
Yeah.
You had Malibus, you had Cutlasses out there and shit like that.
Yeah.
Why can't we have that? Who cares?
Well,
What's the biggest track we race at? People bitch about, oh, we need fucking downforce. No, that's only Renfrew. Oh, we gotta put a fucking downforce nose on it so we can fucking spank everybody. Fuck you.
That's a fucking hot take if I ever
You
heard
don't
of
need
it.
it. You don't need it. You don't fucking need it.
Yeah. But when you put on your nose, they made you cut 6 inches off.
Yep.
Exactly.
For some fucking reason. I was like, it makes no sense. These things don't fucking.
I fought it for years.
Yeah, we're not at New Hampshire Motor Speedway,
No,
so
exactly.
where that's when you want to be sealed off and
We're
shit
at
like
Lee's
that.
fucking Speedway.
Yeah.
That was Hudson.
So I think the bodies went away because it's easier for teams to go and buy them, and then so it's easier for teams to go and buy them. Also,
you got money. We don't have money.
Exactly, but you guys still own the craft. You have this guy that raced from 73, that one from 85. You have the guys that were there back in the day with the fucking English wheel making one fucking fender. You know
we
what I
didn't have
mean?
that shit. We just had shit with a hammer.
Exactly. But you know what I mean. You guys still have the craft of doing it for many fucking years.
I own it.
And it's like Melvin. Melvin did the same thing.
Yeah, with his Malibu. And
Wallace,
George,
fucking
too.
whatever. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And they're taking it away from those. The division is being taken away from guys like them too, who build cars that are old school.
Yeah.
And it's fucking wrong. Like they built. That's where they came from, building their own shit, not buying fucking bodies.
Yeah.
Anybody can buy a body and fucking whatever and put it up.
Yeah.
What do you mean I paid for this?
But most of those guys are gonna fucking buy a body and they're gonna fucking bring it to George or Melvin or somebody like that and fucking pay him to put it on because they don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah.
That's what's wrong with. That's another part of the sport that's wrong with. People don't do their own shit.
Well, it's been like that though.
It has, but it's getting
It's been like
worse.
that for fucking years.
Yep.
But those people don't care because they're making money.
That's what's about.
Well, that's the best thing that Bobby Weber ever said when he was on was I believe in keeping race car builders in business. You know what I mean? But it doesn't have to do with that. It just means I'll bring a brand new car back.
Yeah.
But yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But I get what you mean, but I understand why they're doing what they. I do to a point, and I don't to a point. I understand that they're doing it because you can't really find chassis anymore that work with the rules. You know what I mean? You're not unless you're down south where you can find them in junkyards and stuff, which is even still limited. You can't really find them up here, so they did the thing. But they need. I don't know what they need, but from 2012 forward or 13 or something like that. Exactly. That's when it went bad because then you couldn't go down south and race. You had to stay up here and race, and that's when it went different. So no, I totally understand what you mean, and to a point, I understand that you want people to put the hardship and the time and shit like that into it.
And that's how it should be.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm not saying that they don't put hard time into
Yeah.
Because I know everybody does, but if, trust me, I got a fucking shit box, but you know what? It's one of the best shit boxes out there that you could ever fucking run.
It's not a shit box. How dare you?
And we can win with them too.
Yeah. Well, you were the fucking thing because when you were racing in like mid fucking 2000s and like after 2011 and shit like that, you were still winning out there with a fucking Malibu.
Yeah, you got
that
it,
was
and I-
probably a fucking lead sled. And then not to be disrespectful, but come on, let's call it what it was. You know what I mean? Yeah.
It's Oscar Leclerc's old Malibu race car. And I beat him with it
Exactly.
Next week,
So-
on the outside.
on the outside. And they go, Ron, you dare take Oscar on the outside? I don't give him no shit.
Yeah, no, exactly.
I've even gone to White Mountain, ran a 50 lapper with a Monte Carlo I had.
Mm-hmm.
Started 8th.
Yeah,
I ran the whole race. I kept following
time.
this guy through the middle. I said, oh, don't close the doors. And at the end, the guy gave me a shove up. He got underneath me, and I realized I finished third in a 50 lapper at White Mountain.
Holy shit.
With a shit box car.
Yep.
Well, they're not shit box.
And we didn't have to set it up.
Dude,
Yeah.
Do your tire pressures.
I've always said we've always even in like say like 93. I'll go back to like 93.
Yeah.
That's when he was really, really hot. and stuff like that. That's when he got really, really good
Yeah.
at night in 93, late 92, 93 at Hudson.
I'm listening.
We
I'm
had-
sorry. I'm just
we
trying to
had
get
Kenny
that connection
Cohen that
better.
was involved and all that. He was really, really good. He was racing with Dave Reel and
Yeah.
Yep.
and stuff like that. That would so. I mean, there was some good. And Money Mike Lewis was there. That was
Monty
good.
Mike Lewis.
Yeah, he was a big name too.
Right.
We were always since that day, and I was old enough to realize like we're like probably 3 years or 5 years behind these guys.
Yeah.
In chassis wise and stuff like that. But you had George doing a lot of that shit. you know,
Yeah.
and he learned from Choppy and shit like that. I'm like, they did a lot of trickery shit. They knew what the fuck they were doing. So, and then all of a sudden when we started figuring out shit and he started winning stuff and it was just like, well, where the fuck the Robinson guys come from? How the fuck is this? 'Cause
Yeah.
we just come out of nowhere. And I mean, I remember this
Out of the
shit.
woodwork.
I mean, at one year we bought a motor off a guy. I think it was one of Louis' motors a guy had out in his van.
Yep.
We bought one of Louis' motors that some guy had out in his van. We bought it off him.
Yep.
The
Yeah.
next year, and he was just the thing was a fucking rocket ship. I
Yep.
mean, it blew up fucking by the end of the year or whatever. But it was good.
Simmer down there, Gump.
It was good. It was good. It was good.
Yeah.
I mean, we needed a new motor. He paid dirt cheap shit, nothing for it.
Yeah.
But that motor was good. It had nice, short, little mini cheap black pistons in it back in the day, and
Yeah.
it was great.
Yeah.
You got all the motor in the world, don't make it timid, so the car's
Yeah.
gotta be set up,
Give
man.
away the secret.
Well, we no, and you don't need a lot of motor in the world. You
No.
don't.
Duct tape, take them outside.
Yeah.
Give them away.
Babe, bring me that piece of paper. I gotta see what this thing says. Hold on a second, guys. Is that a J? Is that a J?
You don't remember?
Oh, okay. Okay, we're gonna try this again. EG. We're disconnected at the moment. I think they still can hear us, but who knows?
Oh, good. I mean,
While we're still connected, something that comes to the heart today is,
Yeah. No. Go ahead.
this comes to the heart, and this is me. You racers out there, you gotta stop bashing tracks on the Facebook with a post. They're trying to keep the sport alive.
Yep.
And you guys keep bashing this shit out of it. You guys want big races, sponsorship races, 10 grand to win, 12 grand, 20 grand.
Even 5.
Can't bash the
2,000.
fucking track.
No.
Because you know what? Somebody can Google the track. Oh, Hudson Speedway's racing. Oh, it's fucking 10 grand to win. You Google Hudson Speedway or fucking Star. Oh, shit.
Yep.
Look at these fucking people bashing the track on Facebook. It's gotta stop, and it's gotta stop today. Bobby Weber, the fucking 5 tracks around here are putting on a show for the fans, and you guys bashing on Facebook.
No, and he knows
It's gotta fucking stop. This is the fucking pro stock guys down to the fucking little guy doing the one-on-one drag at Hudson Speedway. You gotta stop.
It has to.
Got it.
Absolutely.
You can't get sponsors to sponsor races if you don't have fans in the stands and
That's
they
right.
Google the tracks.
you're absolutely right.
They're done.
You're absolutely right. 100%.
Where you gonna race when these tracks are gone? On your fucking backyard on your lawnmower? Go walk yourself.
Absolutely.
Hey, Jimmy, I think you'd look good on a lawnmower out there.
It's got 2 cup holes. I'm ready to go, man.
You're all set, brother.
But it's cool. No, he's right. He's absolutely
Oh,
right.
absolutely. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, we all love the sport.
Absolutely.
The passion's there. Stop. And I'm guilty of it, and I'll be the first one. I'm guilty of it. I'm
Yeah.
not pointing fingers at anybody. Look in the mirror
Well,
when these track close and say, why the track close? Look in the fucking mirror and say, I did that to those tracks.
Yeah.
And these track owners are fucking busting their fucking balls to keep racing alive. And we keep fucking getting those gates closed. Where are you gonna race if there's no tracks in New Hampshire? I'm seriously, dude, down south like Randy, black and white. Here's the fucking rules. You don't like it? Don't bring your fucking car. Stay the fuck home. Sorry,
Yeah,
buddy.
we're thankful for being up north. It's a little different up here, but I mean, it's the same down there, but we're thankful for the Northeast, and
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
we can still run, but I mean, it's a dying breed. You know it, buddy. I mean, we talked about it many a times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, for the past couple of weeks. I mean, I go up to your house and we talk about this stuff and we watch racing. And it's just like, well, what's going on here? You know, and we talk about like, well, this is what's going to happen around here soon.
Yeah.
You know, these owners, they deal with it, and all they have to do is say, you know what, well, we're done with it, and just close the fucking track down.
Sorry, we're going on.
And we don't want that to happen. Any one of every Northeast racer does not want to have any short track racer shut down.
We almost knew it
Star,
was
Hudson, anywhere, Monadnock.
You know what I mean? Freak tune. That's what
Yeah.
he works out of.
Well,
He's here in the audience.
yeah, but
We almost lost that track.
are they
Different things, but
has that gone away now?
no.
Are they still in talk for that?
All good?
Whoa, hang on.
I'm gonna get him in here.
No.
No, what I'm saying is, we gotta back these tracks.
Yeah.
Stop bashing them. And support. If you have an issue with the rules, hey, you can get a hold of Norm Wren, fucking Ben Mazelski, Steve and Bobby Weber. They're a fucking phone call away. Don't bash. I'm guilty of
So we got a special guest. Yeah, but no, I get what you're saying.
Let's work with these guys. Like,
Yeah.
they're doing the post, like, do you think I'm gonna build a fucking pro?
No, but I'm there to listen. Yeah, but I'm there to see what the fuck they're trying to do.
But you know what? I'm there to support the track.
Exactly.
What they're trying to
We're
do
just
for us.
backyard racing, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
We don't have a
That's
lot
what
of
it's all
money to
about.
put, you know? We
Yeah.
run what we have.
Yeah,
We're fucking Justin.
Justin.
Welcome, Justin.
He does New England dragway shit.
Yeah. So pretty much, I've seen it here and there. So what is going on with the drag strip so far?
So a lot of drag strips pretty much across the entire country, they're basically shutting down because their track surface isn't perfect, places need upgrades,
Yeah.
and people are, same thing, kind of bashing them on social media.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, if you don't like the track surface, you don't like the event, you don't like the rules, don't come, because there's a shitload of us that do like the rules.
Yeah.
And we build our cars for those rules specifically.
Yeah.
And we're out there to drag your ass. So if you don't like it,
Yeah.
don't come. But if you do like it, build your car for it.
Yeah. No, I hear you.
Yep.
So,
That's how it should be.
no, that's what it's been.
That's like short track racing. Drag strip and circle track is really no different.
The rules
Yeah.
are black and white.
It's always the same. People talking shit about the track. They didn't have the fucking track prepped for us to go straight, whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, circle track guys, they don't have that fucking problem. We just talk about tires. Oh, the fucking 4 tires that I just bought, they're fucking kind of shit. And I mean, obviously, doing through the whole fucking tire shortage.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I got in one set of tires and I'm like, yeah, no, fuck that. I'm taking them off. I'm fucking putting my old tires on. I'll take my chances with those. And I think Kevin Brown fucking earlier in the year this year,
Yeah.
he was the same way. He's like, I bought 4 tires and he's like, they fucking suck. They're just junk. I mean,
Son of a bitch. Keep going.
and that sucks. And we stopped actually buying tires. And I mean, you really couldn't buy any tires.
Yeah.
I mean, so I'm like, you know what? I'm going to take a chance and I'm just going to fucking run on my old tires. I cycled fucking through them every other week or whatever. And they were fairly new, all of them.
Yes.
I mean, the beginning of the year, I had some fucking tires that were from Oktoberfest when we finished 3rd or 4th up there.
Yeah.
And that's what made the decision to run up a leaf.
Yep.
But then we'll get into that later on.
To not interrupt you, speaking about tires, so is circle track racing, they're getting to the point that you got to buy the tires for the specific track? Is that what we were talking about? at one of
That's
your
what they're
last
trying to.
races?
That's so. This is so moving forward. and this is like stuff moving forward for the next year. Me and James were there, moving forward in the racing thing, that you can't go out and buy fucking 27 fucking tires when you show up with the shortage anymore. They're done doing that.
Which is good.
Exactly.
You take the lowball guy out if you do that.
Exactly. So what they're doing is that you can fucking buy 4 tires that day. That's it. And then I think they're either going to do 8 tires for when you first show up, like the first day, 8 tires, and then you get 2 every week, which they should do.
That's how it used to be, but.
We have the technology.
And then you could buy 1 or 2.
A computer based that
so-
those tires you buy.
So with the
They
thing,
don't use it.
You know, you can buy tires at the track strip or whatever, or whatnot, no problem, right?
Yeah.
Was there a tire shortage?
what do you guys run on? You guys run on Hoosier too, right?
So it's a combination. Most people will choose either Hoosier, M&H, or MT drag radials. It depends
Yeah,
on
yeah.
what you're trying to do.
Did you guys even have a shortage?
No, so
Oh,
most
okay.
everything that we buy is shipped in, but we don't have to buy it from the track. We can just buy it from wherever.
Yeah, so.
Gotcha.
As long as the size tire
Yeah,
fits the class, you can run it.
gotcha. I think we're live again. We had a little bit of technical difficulty. We're out in the middle of the barns over here. Oh no, keep going.
Well, Jesus Christ.
Oh my god. Yeah, I know. I'm getting fucking annoyed. I know that. Anyways, keep going. What do you guys? So the drag strip.
Yeah, so
Bring up downforce, because I heard that conversation a little
Yeah.
bit earlier. That people were talking about downforce.
Need paper towels.
So I don't do circle track, but I know.
Do we
everything
have paper
comes from-
towels?
Towels, Robbie.
Towel.
The
Towels.
Robbie. Quick.
Suspension tuning. Focus on your suspension and tuning the suspension. The
Yeah.
downforce at that mile an hour is not going to be critical.
Yeah.
So to limit somebody to their front end or their sheet metal on the side of the car, blah blah blah, whatever. Suspension. Focus on
A rag?
That's how it was in the old school.
Yeah. No, 100%. No, I totally understand. Sorry, I was doing this, but no, I totally understand. I mean, downforce hasn't really. Just throw it. Thank you. Special feature by Robbie. But exactly what you said. Back in the day, it was you were just working on your stuff. I've never heard of downforce at a track unless we're at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. It's the only place I know because I mean,
Well, no, I mean it's, and I learned this from Bobby. Bobby told me a couple of years ago. You come up here, you need to have, and he'll thank me for, saying this. You did.
yeah,
You need a little bit of downforce up at Lee. You really did.
yeah,
And I always argued with him or whatever, because I'm a fucking
hardhead fuck.
young fucking stubborn asshole. But
Yeah,
He's
I'm
a
like,
rookie.
no,
yeah,
I'll take my Malibu fucking body up there and I'll fucking whatever. If it's good, I'll run. But he got away from all that shit, and
yeah.
we ran with him for years. I mean, Ronnie's ran with him for fucking probably 10, 15 years.
Ages.
And I mean, when we went up to Lee and whatnot, and all right, I found out a little bit. We needed to have a little bit of nose on the car. You needed it.
Yeah.
Whether it was a factor, we're not fucking NASCAR. We're not sending it through the fucking goddamn wind tunnel, all right?
Yeah.
Jeff Ford just called me yesterday.
But
I got a ride.
I still think that somebody can win without a fucking downforce nose up there.
Yeah.
Track conditions, the track sucks. There's no fucking grip. And that's plain and simple at all the tracks now.
Yeah.
Hudson, Monadnock, I ran them all. There's no fucking grip. And all these guys sit there and think, oh, we gotta fucking, and I'm a built motor guy. I get it.
Yeah.
And I've realized that's why the crate motor guys, they're so fucking great. But I'm not spending $5,000 on a fucking crate motor and fucking running a crate motor and have to change valve springs and all that. I can run fucking 2 years on a built motor. You build your fucking open motor, you're gonna be good.
Yeah.
And I'm still good. In the last one I had, I was good for a long time. And it was dynoed at his shop. That big fucking trophy back there beat Jimmy Renfrew Jr. down the Hudson in 2018.
Yep.
It made 250 fucking 6 horsepower at the rear wheels. Go fuck yourself. How's that feel?
Doesn't work.
How'd that feel?
Just keep it to the wood.
Yeah.
It had torque and it fucking handled and fucking boom.
Yeah. No. I mean,
And that's the thing.
horsepower
When-
isn't everything in fucking short track
It's
racing.
not. And when the little guy beats the big guy, they fucking hate it. And
Yeah.
we've been dealing with that for years.
Tear them down.
Yeah. So, so let's get back on fucking topic, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
Perfect.
All right. Perfect. So, so you started in '97. You moved into. When did you start, James?
One night, me and my buddies were at their house having milking cookies.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I do.
Yeah.
I decided to build a fucking Enduro, okay?
Yeah.
And
Okay.
that's when you can call the track and someone answer the phone. Never done before in my life. Just take the glass out.
Yeah.
You're good to go in the headlights. Well, I drove the fucking Cadillac. Got pulled over by the state trooper going, sir, where you going? Star Speedway.
Oh, okay. So you started at Star.
And we had the headlights on. Registered pocket.
Yeah.
Go to fucking Star Speedway. You pull in. They
Yep.
start shaking the car. The guy's like, your door's not welded. They didn't tell me that over. So, fucking like, later, we chained the door shut and the bumpers on.
Yeah.
So I've been racing since. Kids.
Yeah.
Fucking got out of it. got back.
Good old LJ. Nice seeing you, Justin. Thank you for coming on, man.
You know, I've been around. Yes, I'm not the big
Grab me a
guy.
beer. Grab me a beer. We're just recording this. The fucking internet won't work, so we're just recording. I'll put it right up right after.
Good.
All right.
What about it?
It is what it is.
He just took my fucking beer. Just roll me your fucking seat.
So that's
So
my
keep,
cooler.
so keep going. Thanks, buddy. Give him the beer. Thank you. So keep going. I'm sorry.
I started racing in like 93, 94.
Yeah.
Bunch of fucking guys drinking milk and cookies, fucking working out of my fucking shit old garage like we do now.
Yeah.
And going to the track like you when you're fucking
Knee high. Yeah.
family members race. My dad used to race and shit. And
Bubs used to race.
yes,
Holy shit. No, I didn't know that. So tell me about him.
he used to run back in the day. I don't want to say shit. Fuck. Had him in like the 60s.
Okay. Yep.
The early 60s.
Back when. Yeah.
Before the kids were
Yeah.
and shit.
Yeah. Yep.
It was fucking ironic when I got back into the sport because I got out of the sport for a while.
Yeah.
When I had my kids.
Yeah.
Family life, you know. And it's funny when I bought the Nova.
Yeah.
The fucking car was painted the same color.
It was a beautiful car until you brought it over to Hudson. Yeah, exactly. 100%.
But he wants the championship in 2015 thanks to the Robinson guys. You
Yeah.
know what? I wouldn't trade these guys in for the world. The
Yeah.
shit that we put out working in a driveway,
Yeah.
fucking. Just don't let Robbie be sober the night before a race. You won't put your radiator cap. And this is where the non-sober racing.
Yeah.
This guy's sober one night. Fucked to put my radiator cap in Hudson Speedway in 2015. I'm overheating. Somebody didn't put your radiator cap, and I'm in the car driving home. Pointing around.
I was there. I was fucking there for that.
That's what it said. No more being sober working on my fucking car.
All the time, that entire never did it. But you don't know how it is working with Jimmy.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
It's a barrel.
That's for sure.
It really is. I'm telling you.
Hey, you want to have a good time? Come over here. You either get drunk, laugh your ass off, or shit yourself.
Yeah. So, Ronnie, you've been. When did you stop racing, Ron?
He stopped.
No, he hasn't stopped. He raced this year. He drove my brother this year.
I drove his
He's 4-cylinder.
4-cylinder.
Holy what?
Yep.
What a difference. I'm going through the corner. Somebody said, don't you know you're going to step on the throttle? No.
So used to it, huh? You read a book down the fucking straightaways?
That was a whole complete difference. Man.
If you don't
Yeah.
he's driving down, you're looking at people, and you see that.
Hey.
I,
that's the old days, man. Yeah. When you're turning someone and they're fucking looking behind you around their fucking race seat, you better fucking buckle up next time you come around them.
hey, even at Hudson, Oscar spun me around.
Yeah.
Right there, I got out of my car. I took my helmet and smashed his window, and I reached in the car and
You give him one?
I give him one. That was it. I wasn't taking no more.
Yeah.
Everybody said, Ron, why don't you just get back at him? I said, no. That's the way,
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
No, he wasn't. He didn't. For him to scratch his car to go up and just lean up against somebody
Yeah.
way, he wouldn't do.
Yeah.
You know,
No, he's a very. When I was a little kid and I was helping out you guys, like when I was like, what, fucking 16, 17 years old, before I started doing my own thing with LJ and shit like that, we would come and watch Ronnie, and he would be the most respectable racer out there. They're out there fucking playing a main demo, and then there's Ronnie hanging out waiting for them to get the fuck out of the way.
They call me Mr. Ronnie, Mr. Excitement.
Yeah. No, that's for sure. Ronnie the Rocket for a fucking reason.
Both of us Walker Robinsons.
Yeah, yours is for pit fights. Yours is for fucking.
We raced each other. We
Yeah.
were slamming each other.
Yeah.
We own it.
Well, no, I want to hear these stories. What are you talking about?
I got a story for you, man. I didn't know this till 2015, 16.
Yeah.
Fuck with your father.
Yeah.
I went to 100 people one time with Roland LaPlante and Barry Wilson. Barry.
Good old Barry. Fucking. Oh, Barry White or Wilson? Oh, okay. There was Barry Wilson, and then there was Barry White. Okay.
I'm fast all day.
Yeah.
Fuck me and Roland and fucking Barry all front all day. Some fucking dude just jacks me up in the fucking enduro. I don't remember waking up. I drove the car in the pit. Here's your fuck. I didn't know you was that at the time. Hey, the car failed. Why? I just wrecked you because I want the motor. And I'm like, who the fuck did that? I didn't realize, 2015, 16, we were regular know, but go, yeah, I met some guy for a motor. I'm like, yeah, that was me.
I
didn't even fucking know that.
I've even rushed Chuck Daney at Star. We ran lap after lap. Sparks were flying.
Yeah.
Flagler was telling us to get apart. But lap after lap, we kept doing it.
Yeah, 2000, 2001, 2002.
Went through the white flag, and the rear end blew.
Oh, fuck.
So we worked on it. They took out the tranny, the rear end. We put everything back together next day and went back to Hudson, and I won the race.
Oh, there you go.
Yep. Yeah, I used to run Star in Hudson.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's when you could afford it.
Yeah,
Now you
no.
can't.
Yeah.
Even
But
then, it
you
was
guys
still-
used to go up to White Mountain.
Yeah,
and
we
then,
used to get out of Star.
in
We used
lead.
to get out
We brought
racing,
Tony-
and
yeah.
we go to.
Yeah, we brought Tony Carroll. We bring them all up there.
Yeah.
I mean, we'd leave Star one night. We slept in a van and shit like that up there and whatnot.
My van, yep.
That was back in the day. And that's what racing community needs is races like that. That's the shit that needs to happen.
Yeah.
I mean, years ago, I talked to the owner up there because I was going to run up there.
Yeah.
They had their own open show up there and I'm like, I know my fucking
Yeah,
car's
the
not
open
legal
shows are
at the
good.
time. I'm like, there's no way. But I'm like, I was at Everett's house and I contacted, and the owner contacted me, called me. I'm like, well, I'll come up here, but I'm like, you guys need to have these races like you used to back in the late 90s and stuff like that. The open shows, it was great.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, it was the same thing at Twin State, Claremont.
Yeah, well,
Whatever the fuck they were called.
Yeah.
They fucking changed names like they were fucking orphans.
And you know,
Jesus Christ.
That's when
That's probably a bad analogy, but fuck it, I don't care. I'm not politically correct
Yeah.
for a reason.
No, we used to get out.
No, Hudson, I will not take your social media spot. I'm good. But go ahead, yeah. But
that's when
that's
George
what.
fucking ran up there in his
Yeah,
car, and
yeah.
everybody thinks it's so fucking special. It's really not. I mean, you go up there. Rollins was fucking kicking the shit out of everybody up there, and then George went up there with his car. And
Jeff?
fucking, yeah, Jeff.
Oh, the
Rollins.
old man.
He fucking, no, Jeff.
Oh, okay.
Fucking George just
Yeah.
fucking smoked his ass. Jeffrey fucking finished second in like half fucking straightaway.
Yeah.
But I mean, Jeff is a good, and I ran against them in a lot of them, Bulldog and all that, in the Outlaws.
Oh, that was fun.
Yeah, when did you start the Outlaw? That was fucking.
That was fun.
Fuck, I'm trying to remember myself. It was like when I.
2012, 2014.
Yeah, it was around that time when the Outlaws started.
2014, yep.
We
The
took,
good old fucking lemon.
we took,
Well, not lemon, but it was fucking painted yellow, so I called it lemon.
so listen, so we got a car.
Yeah.
We got Will Cox's old
Streeter.
08
Yeah.
street stock, and it was fucking whatever. And he decided to drive it. I really wasn't behind it because, I mean, I was still like 16 or whatever or whatnot at the time, and I'm looking at the car. I'm like, this thing's a fucking wreck. There's no way
Yep.
you're gonna be able to compete with it.
Clip
And the motor, the fucking clip was so bent so bad.
Yeah.
And then after that, a couple races, he ran in a couple races, and you know, it was embarrassing.
Yeah.
It was,
What?
and not only that, it had fucking two shifter. He had to learn how to do that. He's used to fucking old school fucking.
I got the old man shifter.
He's
Hey,
used to
knock it
that.
off.
So. So I think maybe at one time he fucking locked it into gear and it spun out.
Yeah.
whatever. So anyways, but I get it. You know, once you're used to something like that, you know, you're there for it and you keep it and you're good
Yeah.
with it. So we had that car.
We got
and
it.
We were looking. You know, they moved from Dunbarton and the car
Yep.
was there, and I'm like, we went. Me and Robbie and I went and picked it up, and then we're like, well, it's fucking here. I asked him, I'm like, well, what the fuck are we gonna do with it?
I tried to. I'm like, who can we find to clip this car?
Yeah.
So I search around.
And he's going. Oh.
And at the time, I lost.
Because
I lost.
we were enemies.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I lost Melvin's number,
Yeah.
and I lost Bobby Melvin's number, so I
Yeah.
couldn't get fucking hold of him. I didn't really know Jimmy that much,
Yep.
and I'm sure he knew him fucking at the time, whatever.
Okay. Yep.
So I'm like, oh, I can't contact and hold him. I mean, I'm pretty sure I can find out where he lives, but I didn't want to take a fucking ride to fucking for shits and giggles.
Yeah.
So I called around. I called Greg down at ARS, and he said there ain't nobody better around right now that's gonna fucking give you cheap money
Yeah.
and fucking put a clip in it. I said, all right. So
Keep going.
it took me a day or two.
Yep.
I ended up
When
calling.
you found.
I ended up calling Three Brothers Towing, and
Yeah.
I don't know how that happened. But so I mean, God bless. They're all family. They're all family. They're up the road.
Yeah.
So
They're good people.
I finally get a hold of George, and I talked to him. And trust me, I have pictures and stuff like that up there. And I got a news article up there, and George knows it. I mean, we weren't always the greatest things going on.
Okay. So hold on. We'll go back to that. What do you mean?
Oh yeah.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Oh yeah.
Well, go into it. Come on. There has to be a couple of fucking stories if you had a rivalry.
I had a 76
Yeah.
Chevy Monte Carlo.
Yeah.
I got from his mom.
Yeah.
And I was down there racing,
Yes,
and then Georgie came in. He's running. He's got his black. I don't know if it was Camaro or Firebird at that
That's
time.
probably
but
the
he came
Malibu.
in. He came into the corner in 1 and 2, and as I was coming out, and he drove me in the left rear quarter panel so freaking hard. He sent that boat sideways, and I'm looking out my door. I'm like, "Oh, really, you little prick?" Right? Whatever. I'm like, "Oh, you're the next target I'm coming into." And I fucking drilled his right front. I blew the fucking tire off, bit whatever. And then we're bouncing with each other going down the street. I tried to get a hold of him, and he came into the corner again. I mean, you fucking little red-headed bastard. You know, and
That's how it was.
after
Yeah.
that, I mean, every race was a son of a bitch. I mean,
Yeah.
if it wasn't the Wilmington race team, it was him.
Yeah.
You know, and then you got Mike Erickson that came in. He ran that
that Malibu that George built, that's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Nasty.
So you can see the picture on the wall. What happened? my brother-in-law came in.
Yeah.
He bought one of Winter Autos.
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
Yep. He bought one of his Buicks.
Yep.
And it was cut down in the back like a ramp, and he built it like that for a reason, Gary. You know how many cars went up and over
Yeah.
by running over that?
Gary's another guy
So
that's been known. Yeah.
that picture
He has,
on the
but
wall,
his
and we're gonna share that picture so
I mean-
everybody can.
Oh
see
yeah, I
it.
know, 100%,
You know,
100%.
and I have.
That way everybody knows.
Yeah. Yeah. No, 100%.
So going from there, like, I had to deal with it. He wouldn't deal with it, calling George. Like, hey, we need this. I had to fucking deal with it. So finally, I go down there and I fucking,
Yeah.
you know, I go down there, we get this situated. We find a clip, we put the clip in the car. And here we are, we're going outlaw racing. Cause he doesn't want to fucking have, he doesn't want to have anything to do with it.
What's your fucking arm?
He just. But I'm like, why don't you want to drive? I'm like, I built the car. No,
I'm done.
You just fucking drive it. I mean,
I have
Yeah.
so much fun
No, yeah.
working on these cars, and now he drives.
no,
for
it's a
me.
lot of pain in the ass. I can
have
see in
fun.
his eyes, but
I
he
can't-
loves it. But he loves
I-
fucking bullshit.
I can't do it no more.
This guy is a fucking motor man. Dr. Motor, Robbie.
So we go down. We get it all situated. We go there, right?
Yeah.
And we take the Wilcox car. You know.
Yeah.
We show up at the Hudson. Melvin's fucking bullshit. I show up, fucking Melvin's there. He's got Baldwin race cars on the side of it. He comes over to me. I'm in lineup.
You could have came to me.
You could have came to me. I'm like, well, I thought you fucking proud to find.
Don't
And
get
I'm
me
like,
wrong.
ah,
I
I
love
felt bad.
Bobby. I love Bobby to death. I really
Yeah,
do.
yeah, yeah.
But you know what? It's almost like I felt sorry, but I didn't because it was almost like I did something for a reason.
Yeah.
I almost like took something because our families have battled so long through the race.
Jesus Christ, man. It's only been fucking.
Ain't been that long, man.
Keep going.
So we battled so long with our families. I mean,
Yeah.
there were fist fights and fucking whatever, whatnot.
Yeah.
But
You guys are going to Dairy Queen. You got
once I went down there and all that shit, you know, when I got a hold of, I mean, it was like open fucking hands. It was great.
Yeah.
And then we did what we did with that car, and I went up to the first John DeBurrow race. I think it was the first John DeBurrow race, and we
What was this with? The outlaw?
Outlaw,
Okay. Yep.
Blue Malibu,
Okay. Yep.
the old Wilcox car. We just had it reclipped. It was good. And George was there, and we were having some issues, you know, handling wise. And George came over, and thank God he was there, and he was run. I think he was running something because he had shocks and stuff like that, and I think we changed the right front shock in the left rear.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you sure it's gonna be good? He's like, that's what you say you need. Here you go.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I ended up finishing third that night. The car was a fucking animal. And I raced it. It was against Bulldog. It was against freaking
Bulldozer.
Sandy Lee, David Lee, all
Don't
that
call
guy.
him that.
No.
Fucking Bobby got killed one night for saying that shit. Good old Bobby Velvet got killed for doing
Yeah,
that.
fuck that. He is the bulldozer. I got pushed down the back.
Yeah.
Fuck him.
I'm glad he came to his fucking senses about it. But no, he's cool shit. He's been around for a while.
Yep.
How many years? You only did like a short stint with that shit, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, we tried and tried. I mean,
Yeah.
we built stuff, you know, and then You know, we ran the Malibu in with it, and then I actually honestly believe that our car that George, we took the Malibu
Yeah.
after we got DQ'd in that because we had 10-inch wheels and all that shit. We still at least went through fucking tech.
Yeah.
You know, Rollins and Bulldog, they didn't even fucking come through and whatever. I still got Weber, the old man Weber
Robert's
fucking
back.
paid me.
Yeah.
So after that, George did some shit, and I mean, it was different, but
Yeah.
the body was totally different. It was
Yeah.
an outlaw body, and I think that's what started the Outlaws.
Yeah.
George changed the body on it and said,
Everybody
"Oh, we're gonna do
followed.
this,"
Everybody
and then
followed
and then
after
everybody after that, I think, that's what he does.
Yeah.
You know, he learned a lot of shit from his old man. His old man, and God bless.
Yeah,
Choppy.
that's another person that we have to definitely give a toast to. Good old Choppy. He's been around for
Yeah.
fucking years.
Godspeed. Yeah. Godspeed.
Definitely Godspeed for him.
He was a pioneer, and I mean, George has been doing what he's doing.
Yeah.
And he's learned it from his old man.
Yeah.
And he does this little shit with suspension and stuff like that.
Yeah, we'll be
know what I mean?
we'll be doing something for Choppy and everything when I go see George and all them guys.
I mean,
So
Georgie's good.
Georgie's awesome.
Yes, he is. He knows how to, he set my car up. He put a new clip in it, in the back.
Yeah.
And I was always getting lapped by the.
Hold on. I've always wanted to use this voice. Hold on. Come on. Okay, keep going.
I was always getting lapped by the Outlaws. Georgie set the car up, and I could stay with him.
Yeah.
Yep. And the thing,
What did Strictly?
even with a strict stuff,
It wasn't with the Strictly stock.
and I could stay with him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kelly overdrove it.
Yeah. Georgie says, "Ron, you know you're overdriving that." Well,
No, he goes, hey, you shit yourself there for a little bit.
Can you remember them times when you were at Melvin's talking about shortening A-frames and all that stuff? Yeah, you're at the fucking house fucking shortening A-frames.
Well, okay, so you guys want to know a little secret my dad used to do? So, well, it's shorten the A-frames, but have you ever heard someone shorten a fucking whole frame?
Sure.
So that's what he did. Okay, so my dad shared this story with me. He's like, they always wondered how I could fucking turn so good and just be flat foot all the fucking time. Well, you fucking take about a section about this fucking big, all right, and then you fucking yank it back together and weld it right up. Fucking, you just twist the fucking frame, and this motherfucker would be full fucking bore with the videos that I saw. Like, fucking Harry Robinson's gonna be so fucking mad seeing this shit. It's unbelievable with the Rainbow Warrior crew. I swear to God, but that's what he used to do. So yeah, no, shortening that was a thing back in the day.
We have one of his fucking cars that we're trying to get back. Mike Wallinger, if you're watching, get a hold of that fucking car. We want it back.
Yeah,
That was the Mike White car. That was actually Dickie Riley's old 42 car back from fucking 1990 something. It was a good car. That was shortened here and there.
did you hear that?
oh yeah.
Okay. My bad. Sorry.
Can't hear him now.
But no, I mean,
Did he? You just giving me shit? Yeah. Don't fucking say that shit. Because this whole thing's just so we can get you to hear. Okay. So what were you saying? So you still have one of his old cars from Mike White?
yeah, it was old Dickie Riley car, fucking 42, and he got that, and
That's the car you helped me put a clip in.
he fucking took off with it, and then
Yeah.
it got wrecked, and
Me and him put a clip
we
in
put
it.
a clip in it, fucking with jack stands and all that shit. I'm like, yeah, no, it'll be all right. I'm like, you're driving. I
Did
don't
George approve it?
He probably wouldn't have. But it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. We brought it to Hudson.
Things
Like,
fucking like this.
no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. I had fucking levels. But I mean, We didn't have anything. We never
No,
had.
so this is what I don't mean to
never
cut you
had
off,
anything.
but that's the thing that I want everybody to know seeing this. You guys used to work on your fucking cars in a
dirt.
fucking driveway that were like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so glad you guys never had to scale a fucking car or anything. Because you would have to go down the road and fucking use one of the horse barns.
No, you know what we used?
Believe it?
And nobody would probably fucking even realize what it is. They probably don't even know what a fucking pogo stick is.
Oh,
That's
okay,
what we
yeah.
used. Would put it up on the
You'd
road.
hop around?
Fucking pogo stick. You pogo stick every single wheel.
Yeah.
You fucking make the fucking gauge, get down to 0. Boom, boom. Yep, you're right down the fucking weight.
Oh, the boom booms are happening.
Every fucking... That's how we did it.
I'm so,
We used it-
why don't you have that on your knuckles? Boom boom. But no, so the pogo stick.
Yep.
It worked for us.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, that's what we had.
Yeah.
Like I said earlier, Randy.
You guys didn't have anything, and you guys built your cars in the fucking
Bye, boy.
in the fucking driveway. And you look behind me,
I changed the
and you have
motor.
all this stuff. You know what I mean?
Randy, I take the motors in and out
We're
on
just-
the side of my house on a tree with a set of.
I saw that. I wish I had still videos of it. Well, not videos, but pictures of
You
it.
know what's up? The freaking wind blowing, you're trying to line up the freaking motor.
Yeah.
We used to drive the cars up and down the road to test them.
I know.
You still do.
Yeah, you still do it.
Yeah, you were the last one. Well, no, I was.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm gonna take my car for a ride. I'm like, no, because the neighbors are gonna call the
Cops
cops.
were down
He
fucking
takes the
20
car
minutes
for a
later.
walk back, come down the road sideways.
Walk around the corner, it works.
And the fucker takes off, and the cops show up. Oh, what's going on? I'm like, oh, I don't know.
Nothing.
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 He goes, well, this motor's pretty hot. You know, I'm like, well, yeah, we're just.
Yeah, we're just timing it. Fuck off.
He's like, the cop's like, hey, can I hear what it sounds like?
Yeah.
We got away with
Money
it.
for race fuel? You know, when I left it
He got money for race fuel.
Oh yeah, fuck you. Shit's expensive. Fuck off.
Let's show that motor.
Yeah, but that's not the only thing that we've had happen there. We had fucking pull-offs with fucking Andrew over here with your
yeah.
fucking work body.
Yep.
I'm surprised cops didn't show up for that. Fuck.
No, they fucking knew better. They fucking knew better.
But you guys been... yeah, Everett's got it on video.
always been the backyard magic.
Exactly.
Yeah, there's back.
But I want...
Working on the back of
But like, yeah, but like seriously, like people don't know. Like you guys have won. You guys done all this, even though if it's second and thirds,
Hey.
fucking pow pow over there, and fucking all this shit. But you guys have still all accomplished this out of a fucking goddamn like a fucking driveway at this.
Yep, outside.
I know. You don't have to shit on them that much. I know, but that's the point I'm making. You guys been doing it for fucking years, doing like that, and I want to give you guys praise because you guys deserve that shit. You know what I
We do.
mean?
Yes, we do.
You guys do.
Hey, Randy, I want to go set that.
I mean, look
My
at
fucking son, LJ.
Yeah.
Never driven a fucking pavement car in 2015.
and came up here.
These
I
motherfuckers
fucking we looked him
rebuilt
up.
the Nova.
Yeah.
And
Man,
no,
that kid learned how to drive that fucking car. And
Yeah.
he earned
How do you think he knew how to drive? He watched his uncle.
Yeah. No,
I've
100%.
set up LJ's car.
Yeah.
And thanks to everybody, the people that I've known so much, you know, Melvin, the shit that I've learned from him, and George.
Yeah.
Through the years. So we take LJ and we you know, kid fucking has no fucking clue.
Yeah.
Jimmy buys this fucking chip box over, and I'm like, oh, fuck, here we go. I'm like, oh.
it's bent already.
Where did you get? Hold on. Where did you get that car? Wasn't that a fucking dirt car or something?
no. The girl down in Hudson.
Mass.
That guy used to run a Seacon in Hudson a couple
They
times.
showed up at Hudson one,
But
and
it had-
it looked pretty. Jimmy goes,
Yeah, the white Nova, yep.
Yeah. The thing was beautiful when it showed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
It was fucking bent too.
Yeah.
I took my outlaw shocks and fucking put it in that just to fucking help make it go.
Shh.
I'm like, he's like, fuck it.
No, but
We gotta make it turn.
I get a story.
LJ had no
Yeah.
fucking idea.
Hold on.
I remember in 2015,
Yeah.
that kid, we had an agreement, Bobby Weber,
Yeah.
that LJ could run race tires till he won.
Yep.
Because he was a rookie. Well, he sucked on fucking race tires.
Yeah, you guys put DOTs on
And he
it.
smokes the everybody snapping pictures. Oh, he's got race tires. Well, I never seen race tires around here that have white letter and stuck out. And you were the
Yeah.
He smoked the field
Yeah.
with DO tires like there's no fucking
Yeah. Like, I think, like, I have a lot of praise for people I've learned from,
Yeah.
and I'm thankful for what I have in this whole place.
Yeah,
I am.
no,
Not
100%.
just- Not just these two. These
Yeah.
two have done everything for me. I
Yeah.
mean, especially him and his wife.
Yeah.
But like,
Shout out to Sandy. I love you.
we, like we are.
you better say that. You'll pick your head.
I know.
I get it. We're a little bit behind the eight ball, but
Yeah.
you know what? It's a dream of mine to fucking do shit and work on and build race guys and help
And the stuff we love to do.
help
Yeah, 100%.
fucking help people race themselves. And
That's why we got this
you know
job.
that's what I'm
Yeah.
doing. You know, I got the room now. I'll do it. You know, I got an 8-foot bender. I'm working on some other stuff. You know, I'm not very big, but I'll build it. If you want it, I'll build it.
Yeah.
I can.
They
And
built this.
Yeah.
I taught, and that goes back to LJ. Like, you know, the first couple races that he ran, you know, he thought he was the hot shot.
Yeah.
You know, and I told him to kind of do this and kind of do that. You know,
Yeah.
and that's. And I told we need to work on this and we need to do that. You're not fucking walking away from me after you got. And listen, I'm a driver and I've helped out these guys. It sucks. When you're a crew chief, or not even really a crew chief, but a crew member,
Yeah.
and a driver gets out of the car and just walks away and fucking, you have no idea what the car, you don't get no feedback from. That sucks. And that was always one of my pet peeves. No, fuck you. You get out of the car, you tell me what the fuck it is.
Yeah.
And so we can change.
Well, there's
it.
some drivers out there that doesn't know what the fuck is going on.
There's a lot of
Ronnie?
Yeah, but I
There's a
can
lot.
still get the fucking job done, though.
Yeah. So,
We used to fucking tell them we would change fucking tire pressure. I'm like, yeah, I just dropped the tire pressure down fucking 2 pounds. And
yeah, what made you start going the opposite of what he fucking said?
We have to.
He used to set his car up, and he'd always set mine up when we're always at Hudson. He
Yeah,
was
yeah.
Double duty, man.
Yeah, no, for sure.
The kid is good, I'm telling you.
Yeah. No, for sure. So,
I've learned a lot over the years. And
yeah.
You know, and that's the biggest thing. Like, I try to, you know, I'm my own driver, and I drive my own car, and I set up the fucking car at myself
Yeah.
because.
He won't let me set him.
I mean, people know what I'm doing and stuff like that, but they really don't. I mean,
I'm alone.
I do a lot of it myself.
That's way by. That's it.
Well,
And
learn,
back racing, I used to have a band with racing parts.
learn how to use the
Everybody
fucking
used to
skills.
Yeah.
I'm teaching them. They're
He'll
fucking
get
old.
to it. But over time you'll learn more stuff with this shop. You have a lot more opportunity to do more
Oh,
stuff.
absolutely.
I had my fun. I drove it once.
Aren't you coming back though?
No.
You fucking lying son of a bitch.
Yeah, well, fucking, you're back in the Jimmy D special.
Oh, you didn't hear what the prick did to me at Hudson, did you? I drove that fucking. Oh, you're driving it, right? And I was kept over. I was gonna drive it. Me and Jimmy together.
Well, I had a
And
test
no
dog
one
in
was
it.
racing that day. And Melvin's like, "Oh no, you can handle it, Robbie. You got it. Fucking just go."
Aren't you fucking sideways all the way around the fucking place?
Matthew he put an experimental shock in the right rear, and lap 3 it blew right out. I'm telling you, if I fed it to corn, it was like.
Basketball.
Hey, you know what it does to this badass? And it's my food pantry's up against I cleaned after the race. I got a red mark across. I'm like blisters. The old lady's like, "What happened to you?" You don't want to know. I wasn't with anybody else.
Yeah. So
It was fun.
So we're gonna go into two things because I know Ronnie's gonna give me a fucking short answer for it. Okay. I heard you mailed the car, you wrecked it, and then there's no photos of it.
Nope.
Nothing. But you go home and burn everything?
Yes, you got it.
So
Keep it a secret.
I know, I understand. So, but what happened? Were you testing it? We don't have to go deep into it, but were you guys just testing it and just hanging? Yeah, no, actually, yeah. Tell us what happened.
No, I was testing it.
Yeah.
The one off in the fucking. Are you talking about the turn 3 off when you went off the woods?
Yeah, the throttle stuck.
Oh, that's the one.
That's the one with the cable.
Fucking pass the bun. See you later.
What color was it?
Black.
Probably black. Yeah.
Yeah, it was all. Oh, I thought it was like an all green car. You guys had bad
No,
luck.
I
And
had-
motherfucker didn't talk
I
about it
had-
once.
I've had a green Malibu. that
Yeah,
he-
yeah, yeah.
And he painted. We set
Yeah.
it up, and, I've got a win with that at Star.
Yeah.
I got quite a few wins at Star.
Oh, okay.
Hudson too, so.
Yeah, I know. I know you were gonna give me a short answer for it.
No.
No, he don't fuck.
I've even hit Georgie and Star, spun him out, and everybody's coming over to my pit. What's going on with him? Well, you took Georgie out. Well, it's racing.
Yeah, yeah. No, I hear you. You're straight fucking forward with that.
Yeah, he's a prick.
But
He's a
Georgie,
prick, but he won't know. He won't admit.
No, he's a good. He's not a friend. He's a friend.
no, Georgie, if I need something.
No, he's
he'll-
calling fucking Ronnie a prick, not George.
Yeah.
Beat it.
Hey, don't laugh. When I got that win at Star,
Yeah.
well, I won the qualifier. I had to race him side by side, and
Yep.
that was a fucking race. And he give me the win.
The fucking wall, like they weren't even. They
Yeah.
were brothers.
I'm telling you, my bumper was right in the rear.
Like
Bumper
what
was
the
right
fuck's
in
going on here?
He got me all the way. He took the whole
That's
thing.
it.
So at the end, he gave me a fucking bumper shot because I won. I'm like, oh, you bastard.
Watch out. Congratulations.
That's brotherly love right there,
You
man.
got it, brother. And,
Next race, and
I ain't done racing yet. So
Oh no, we're
Yeah.
going
I'll
with
be
the
back
cat.
out there.
No, I know. Yeah, no, definitely. No,
Guys, we'll be back. And
He'll be back.
let me say one thing. The Pro V Enduro Series is gonna be good. It's gonna
Yeah.
be really good.
Yeah, it is.
Just everybody needs to just bear with us. We're working on something.
Have
and
patience.
It's we're working on some shit, and it's gonna be a good
It
division.
really is, and they're all gonna
And we're
love it.
working on it.
They're really gonna love
Baby
it.
steps.
If this old man gets his car, if I get his old man car back together, it's gonna be, yeah.
titty.
Old man. Yes, the old man show you what to do anytime, buddy.
Fucking love Ronnie, man. I love
I
it.
bet you Melvin's laughing at that one. Him and Melvin go, what's
Sit
it?
back. The Pro V8 eventually will be the rookie stocks. You can run the shit.
Yeah.
Straight tires.
That's
full-
what I want.
Yeah.
I want some stuff back like that, so
we're
it's
working on
affordable for some people.
We're working
But you're
on
not out there racing old fucking Strickleys. There's some rules to it, and but
No,
you're back on
It's gonna
DOT.
be fun.
You can have,
Yeah,
you can have the old Strictly, old.
yeah, but the old Strictly rules, you had fucking rules. You couldn't fucking.
Yes.
But it's gonna be.
If you can't go there and have fun,
Yeah.
what's the sense of going?
Well, no, I know.
It's going. We leave fucking hot
And we're
Yeah.
working on it.
and we go get a beer after
Whatever.
fucking pizza.
Yeah.
Applebee's thing. Dude, that was a good time.
So talking about Star, you got a trophy behind you. The old disappear trophy. The old fucking disappear trophy.
You fucking cheater.
Yeah. So. So, this was this.
We got approval to run. They said, bring your tires.
Yeah, you're trying
So tell me. Okay, so that's why we're going into it. Tell me what happened. Tell me what the rules were.
Yeah, split for a minute.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
So, I even checked a couple days.
Grab it.
I checked a couple days before. I got a hold of Weber and
Yeah.
Mystery's
I
broken. They're looking
I brought him in. Am I allowed to run these tires?
Put it right here. Easy, it's broke.
Go ahead. Yeah.
So, I was on it.
Perfect.
I was on it with him for a while, messaging him back and forth.
Yep.
He's like, yeah, no, the rules say you're track tires. I mean, at the time I was running Monadnock, so I ran AR 970s.
Yep.
Okay, and it doesn't mean I had fucking brand new ones.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody always, oh yeah, this, that, and that.
Buddy, this is awesome. Hello.
So we show up. I had
Yep.
4 set of Hoosiers.
Yep.
I had to work because,
Oh, don't even
I
go.
fucking
Get
worked.
fucking closer.
Don't even go.
Get
So,
closer. You roll. Ronnie's not here anymore.
so I'm getting out of work. He's
Yeah.
got in the car. He's fucking strung up in this. And I watched the video. I'm like, oh, he looks good in the Hoosiers. And I'm like, that's good.
Yeah, don't.
Perfect.
Tell
Well-
them how many laps I had to run.
Well, that's here, no there.
Hey, I thought, you're going out for
He
a
was
warm-up.
excited. He
It's
got
8
excited. So he's out there for fucking like 50 laps practice.
48 laps.
Oh yeah, you're telling me that.
No,
Burned his tires off.
because he was excited. Because he was excited. The guy was fucking good.
I come in
Now,
the
fuck that.
I come in the pits. I can't get his freaking helmet on.
Oh yeah, we got to go into this.
Oh my god! I can't get it off. I get the, what the?
So I show up. So I
Keep going. No, hold on. No, let him keep
I'm telling
going.
you, I get up, they helping me get out of the car because I'm flipping up. I mean, my head is really like
Yeah.
soaking wet. I mean,
Hit the button.
My teeth. I didn't know. So I'm out and I'm like, what the? Peeling this thing off. Matthew gets there after we freaking.
I get there and like, what the fuck? Change the
Oh,
whole
when
fucking
you
tires.
get-
Fucking, we're going.
I'm like, you dumbass, what do you tell me?
And what does he do? He knows he's all fucking done. What does he
didn't
do?
go back up. I was gonna go out and,
Goes and grabs the fucking beer, and I'm like, as I'm getting in the car, I'm like,
oh yeah,
you motherfucker. I'm like,
pay back the bill.
that's a little bit of a teaser. I'm like, fuck, we could have just stayed home. We could have drank
So-
beer. So I get in the car. I have everybody change the fucking tires.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want him fucking driving my fucking tires on it. He'd have burned the fucking things off of it in a heartbeat. They'd have been all done.
Hey,
I don't know how he drives.
Where's the little
That's where I get it from. So,
fucking bastard?
so we put those on.
Well,
Show up just for fucking 2 laps of practice.
buy your own fucking time.
We go out there and I'm like, yeah, no, we're good.
Yeah.
We get the heat lineup. I can't remember exactly where I finished, but
Yeah.
I think I won the heat.
You won the heat.
I
I was there for it.
You won the
So we go over the scales in Ross Hunting. And I'm not. He's one of the most fucking goddamn
pickiest.
It's got to be to the T. Fucking tech.
Well, for street stocks.
We just barely.
For a lot of things, and he's always been like that. Even
Yeah.
Even Strictly's rookies back in the day when he was there, that's how it was.
Yeah.
And I'll say it, and that's how it should be.
Yeah. No, 100%.
You know, so he told me in tech, I won the heat. Oh, I wouldn't advise you running these tires. I said, what's the matter? I had my helmet off. I was just about ready to get out of the car. It's a fucking heat race over tech. I'm like,
Yeah.
what the fuck's the matter? Oh, that tire is no good. I'm like, well, what the fuck's the problem? And he wouldn't say. He just, but I know. I've been
Yeah.
I've been around it and I've been doing it a long time.
Yeah.
It's a durometer, whatever. But I wanted to know. Okay, what I wanted to know.
Yeah.
Are we 1 decimal below 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 20, or what? What is it?
You gotta be big.
So we
Jesus Christ, guys.
he let me go. So he lets me go, and we go in the pit.
Yeah.
And I get a hold of Andrew. I said, no, we're going over the fucking parts trailer.
Yeah.
We went over the fucking at the time. TJ LaRoche
Yeah.
owned it. Now it's R&R Race Parts. But we went
Jimmy
over
can't
to
get out of the
TJ.
chair.
He had a decimal reader.
Yeah.
And we fucking checked it. And
Yep.
It was like 1 point. Like, really? 1 point? Like, I can remember back in the day, in the fucking mid 90s or whatever, late 90s, like 1 point, 2 points, you were allowed like 5.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, what the fuck? Or even 2. But no, we're 1. But I got the warning in the fucking heat after I did it.
Yeah.
And I told him flat out, I'm like, I'm not changing my fucking tires. So maybe that was it. Maybe I should have been a little bit more lenient.
Yeah.
I'm like, maybe I should have said, oh, I don't got no more tires. But at that point in time, you looked up the rules. It was a somewhat open show, and
Yeah.
we all know how that goes. Yeah. It's supposed to be an open show, but it's not. So it was open show your track tires. So at that time,
Yeah.
at that time point, I ran Monadnock for the whole year. So we ran AR 970s.
Yeah. Yep.
And I even got a hold of Weber, and he said, yeah, no, that's fine. But
So fuck that.
running.
So how did the yeah? But I get it. We knew that you got DQ'd. That's why we have the disappearing trophy.
2 decibels. 2 decibels.
So tell me how the race went. Because you were on rails, and it wasn't because of the fucking tires.
The car was.
You guys are hooked up.
It was hooked up.
You guys are hooked up. You guys won by fucking almost a half a track.
One of my favorite races, and it's
Because
that car right here.
So-
I mean, it was.
so I remember that race really good because it was what position did you start? You started so you started 5th, and then we had
Mike Vispansky.
a fucking caution. Yeah. So we have a caution. The next fucking restart. This fucking guy fucking pushes up Fish Pansky, and I totally forgot about her. Definitely another good. Well, not.
That's car that Frankie Bryan has now.
That's who it is?
Pro V8.
No shit.
Yeah, totally different.
No shit. So you moved Fish Pansky, and then you just kept climbing through the field, and then when you got to the lead, you just set fucking sail. Then you have fucking Robbie over there at the fucking fence doing you doing this. You're like, close the fucking gap, asshole. but he was hooked up, and I don't know if it was because of the tires, because I mean if the rules stated that you could take it from your track, and
That's how it was back then.
yeah,
Your track rules.
that's what it was.
They even Oktoberfest. You
Yeah.
could run your tires.
Yeah,
So I brought it up and whatever. We brought a set of Hoosiers.
Yeah.
But I'm like, nah, fuck that. I'm not running my Hoosier. I want to run these fucking things.
yeah. We still have great pictures of that.
Yeah. And that car was beautiful.
Yeah.
That was the
100%.
fucking original street stock.
Exactly.
Full Malibu.
The fucking
full
Malibu
everything.
nose and everything.
Everything.
100%.
All beat up.
That was when we went to Claremont.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that wasn't when we went to Claremont.
The best one is we went to Claremont. Before
Yeah.
we changed
Claremont had their
Before we
Claremont had
changed
their
the clip.
fucking race. We went 2018.
Yeah.
We went up to Claremont street stock race,
Yeah.
and I'm like, I have no fucking idea.
Yeah.
We unloaded, and of course, you got the people up there with fucking radar and shit like that. I'm not gonna name any names. I can fucking name names.
We're gonna continue.
Yeah.
Old news, man.
Obviously, they're scared.
Yeah.
And you know what? And I'm in the nervous. And that's what I want to do. Whether it's my car or any car that I build and my name is on it. I want to make people fucking scared.
Yeah.
I don't have anything to fucking whatever. I'm not rich. I'm not whatever. But when I build something, I want to make it fucking go fast.
Yep.
And that's what we're going to do here.
Yeah.
I've been working hard on it, and that's what we're going to do. So when we go to Claremont,
Yep.
there's a lot of talk about that. Like right off the bat,
Yep.
first practice. I've never seen this fucking track never. I've heard of it through this guy. He's been up there, he's ran it, but never told me anything about it.
Yeah.
And no, Melvin.
And that
told you
fucking
about
track is,
Melvin told you about it, and he didn't like it because
and not only that, I talked to George. George told me about it a little bit, and I watched some videos here and there, and that's all I needed.
Yeah.
We unloaded the car. We were fucking sixth fastest. I never even been there. And I don't even know if we had the right gear.
Yeah.
But it was good.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter about gear. I mean, it matters about the torque that you have coming out of the corner.
But no, we had no clue. It was
Yeah.
a good night.
Yeah.
You know, we loaded up. We ended up, the motor was starting to skip and shit like that and whatnot. And
yeah,
when we were loading it up on the trailer,
yeah.
we found out what it was.
Here you go.
That's why he grabbed it.
There you go.
Push rod, two
Broken valve spring, push rod.
Well, that's different.
It's a new style.
Yeah, I know. I think that'd be just fine, man.
Hey, you run.
Ready? After we left there,
And
Yeah.
after that,
we left.
we went to my shop, my work, Meineke. Thank you, God bless. My boss will let me do whatever I wanted to do back then. We changed tires because it was different tires. We changed tires back then, and it was like 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning. We were there. We changed the valve spring and we changed the push rod.
Rock around.
And the rock arms were matched. And that's how you get that big trophy right there. Beating Jimmy Renfrew Jr.
Jesus. You finally got close to the fucking mic, buddy. I appreciate it, man. Damn. Fuck.
Beat his ass. And he could have taken me on the outside, but no, he didn't. Then we beat him.
Yep.
And you know what?
He didn't.
And that was with a little tiny motor. It was a good day.
Yeah.
That's when things are important. When you
Yeah.
overcome things like this
Yeah.
and you break shit.
You
and
can
then
throw
the
it
next
at Bagley if you want.
And we showed up the next day because that was
Yeah.
important. That
Yeah.
I really wanted to be there for that race at
Yeah.
Hudson. That 375 series.
Yeah.
I really wanted to be a part of it because I thought it was good, and I was. And,
I totally forgot about that fucking series.
It was-
Yeah.
but now it's nothing.
That didn't last long at all.
They got the truck series and that's it.
Yeah.
We win it, and then the car gets confiscated in the trailer.
Yeah.
We went down there and I told what's his face Marshall. I'm like, dude, there's nothing to be fucking special about. We run a fucking dyno test on it once. He's like,
Yeah.
I got more 602s that make more power than that. I said, yeah, I agree. I don't know what the fuck to tell you.
Yeah.
I'm like, my buddy Justin from Tree Tunes fucking titled it. It's all torque. I'm like, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And then he wanted us to run it again. I'm like, all right, well, hold on for this one.
Yeah.
I went another fucking 3,000 RPM more than what I wanted to fucking rev the motor out to. I'm like, how's that one? And I fucking shut it down. I told the kid shut it down. I'm like, nope. Still only made like fucking 270.
So you're well in the rules.
I'm like, fuck you. That sucks for everybody else. doesn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Everybody with fucking 323, 20, and that was all hogwash. I know they made fucking more than that, and I'll
Yeah.
call them all out. Steve Dickey and fucking Jimmy Renfrew back then. I guarantee you their motors made more than that. They were just fucking whatever.
Yeah.
It's all good, though.
Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, you made a statement with only 270 fucking horsepower.
And that is my thing. And that's what I stick by. I beat their asses and beat
Yeah.
the big guys
Yeah.
when it really mattered and when it counted and when it hurt. It fucking hurt them. Big
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, Ronnie. You all right over there?
Oh, yeah.
He woke you up, didn't he?
I tried driving a race car going down Hudson Front Street and the steering wheel comes off. I just throw it over and I'm like this driving.
Holy fuck.
And
Yeah, wait, not the fucking thing. Holy shit.
no steering wheel, buddy. Seriously. No. And the steering wheel's on the floor. And then I drove his car and the steering wheel come off too. And
Well, great quick thinking, Ronnie. We're glad you're still with us. Yeah. You know what I mean?
well,
So-
with his race car, I stopped.
You have a whole fucking cooler underneath you.
No, I think we ran out already.
Holy shit, dude.
Now it is.
So we're gonna switch gears a little bit. So you talked about your rivalry with George. Was that your biggest rivalry? All right, James. What was your biggest rivalry out there? I could give you a fucking name because you two would fucking just beat the shit out of each other while going a fucking lap down.
To this day,
Yeah.
this is gonna blow people's mind. Mike fucking Horn,
Really?
go-kart racer. Him and I always seem to fuck.
I've heard many things.
So yeah, that's another thing you guys did. You guys did that. You guys obviously participated in the race for cancer, right? So you guys did too.
Yep.
And the DT 100, but that was first. It was the race of cancer that was put together by Jeremy DeCourcy
I did the race couple 2 years
for
ago.
Jeremy.
Jeremy.
And then the
I finished second to that little fucking prick.
God rest his soul, man.
He was so good. At
Oh
fucking shit
yeah,
like that.
he was the rental cart king, man.
I tried my ass off. to beat him,
Yeah.
Like I'm saying, we can. I don't care the enduro series, Leon Kenneth. You can do a memorial race for Germany.
Yeah.
I'll back you. I'll even help you promote the fucking thing.
Yep.
But my thing is Germany.
Yeah.
The go-kart king.
Yeah, I definitely want to see him as a go-kart race or a mini cup race.
So everybody can join.
Yeah, but
What area
there's
speedway you
so before we keep continuing, there's a GoFundMe page put together by Nima. Nima put up a GoFund page for send to give to Jeremy DeCourcy. Make sure you guys go and go and put if you can donate to that. I mean, he was a great respectable racer from go-karts to Nima to fulfilling his dream and running Bob Wilcox's fucking Super 350. So I just wanted to make sure that people that Nima has a whole site thing, GoFundMe page for him to send him off. We'll know in the next couple weeks what's going to happen and all that stuff. And he was definitely loved by a lot of people looking at all the looking at all the posts that's on Facebook. It sucks that we lost such a great kid.
Granted, we lost two great people this week.
Exactly.
We lost
Choppy,
Bill.
and then we lost
He was a pioneer. Of the
exactly.
sport. And then
We lost Jeremy.
Jeremy's young kid.
We lost
who-
Steve Kowalski.
Yeah, him too. Steve Kowalski also.
Jeremy was just. I mean, I learned a lot from him.
Yeah.
Going to these go-kart events.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. Like I competed with him. I wasn't
Yeah.
worried about it. And it was just. He was. He was so good with anything an
Yeah.
inch off the ground.
Yeah.
He was just unbelievable.
He had a lot of wheel discipline.
He did.
And but the one thing that I give Jeremy
With no opportunity
exactly.
until he got to drive Wilcox's.
Yeah,
small.
exactly.
That
Exactly. And if he wasn't, and if Jeremy wasn't, and if Jeremy wasn't wheeling anything, he was helping out everybody. He was helping out whoever. Literally the last conversation I had with him was about us mounting tires so he could go race. And I was like, dude, come down. I got a whole fucking tire machine in my yard. Like, you don't even have to pay money. Just fucking come use the damn thing. And
told him that many a times.
yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
come down to my work. I'll do it.
So I just wanted to make people know that Nima has a whole GoFundMe. If you guys want to donate to that, I mean, he was definitely a well-respected racer. Definitely a great kid. He'll definitely be missed by all of us. Definitely one of the guys that came around with us. Definitely a part of the gaggle of Black Flag podcast, and a lot of other race teams. He helped out everybody. So I just wanted to go on that little tidbit. How about you, Matt? Who was your biggest rivalry out there? You fucking run your mouth too much, and I have someone fucking run it back to you.
Himself.
No way.
No, we had it with the 12 car when he came in. Griffith.
I think maybe
You had a rivalry with Derek Griffith?
I think maybe
He could have drove around us and he fucking drove through.
I think
Jesus.
He's a really good kid.
No, he's a wicked awesome kid.
But, babe,
But yeah, no, I mean, that would have been.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never really. I grew up around these guys. I know,
Yeah.
I know everybody.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah. I mean, Derek comes.
rivalries anymore. We're all just gonna have a good time.
Derek's. I mean,
Bullshit. I can fucking name off a couple fucking people that I don't like to race against.
so Derek's got everything.
If you want. Yeah. Yeah.
Whatever. He wrecked me. We were running second and third, or third and fourth, and he fucking turned me off of four, and I was pissed.
There was a brawl in the pit.
It wasn't.
Did you start?
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
A brawl. It wasn't very good, but.
I
You
told
know,
him to learn how to
it's
fucking
fucking
throw your
Louis,
train,
it's
how to
fucking whatever.
run.
Yeah.
I told him, I'm like, I don't give a fuck. We'll go back to the old days. I got shit fucking in the trap.
Yeah.
I don't give two fucks. No, I'm like, I don't give two fucks. We'll go
Yeah.
back to the old days. I'll grab a fucking wrench out of the fucking truck and I'll fucking smack Louis. I don't give a fuck. Dude, at the time, Derek's father was fucking cocked half the time anyway.
Oh,
So it didn't matter. I mean, fucking Huey Louis fucking always fucking in the red cup, but I mean, they're good people. I
They're
get it,
awesome people.
whatever.
I just wanted to know about your fucking rivalry. Jesus Christ, man.
No, I mean, I really.
They're good people now.
My rivalry is
Jesus fuck.
through my family.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've never really, but I mean, Derek was, he was special. He had a fucking hell of a fucking hot rod back then. And,
Yeah.
we did.
And
We
still
had a
to
good
this
time,
day, though.
And then when we ran good
Yeah.
and getting taken out by him and fucking ran into him, that pissed me off.
Yeah.
I was about ready to fucking wreck everything that he fucking had right there in the pits.
Yeah.
I just brought a fucking loader over and fucking smashed the fucking thing and done. But
Yeah.
I support everything that he does.
Yeah, no, 100%. I'm glad
know what I
that's
mean?
under the water. Under the
It's
bridge
just one of
now.
those things. But,
Yeah. That was just.
that's the thing. When these kids fucking grow up and they come up and they have all this money to fucking run, stay at a fucking street stock or a fucking late model or whatever. I don't give a fuck how much money you have. You better have a lot of money fucking to rebuild it when you get it wrecked.
But
And that's my point. Like,
that's not towards Derek, right?
no.
Because Derek is the most humble guy that's out here.
No, he is. And let me say it. Like, I don't appreciate it getting wrecked.
Well, I
because
get it
don't
at the
have
moment.
I don't have
At the
a
moment.
fucking lot of money.
At the
You're gonna
moment.
help me pay me to fucking no. And you're taking out a fucking dedicated racer out of the fucking race.
Yeah. No, I get it, but I understand your point. At the heat of the moment, it wasn't a great fucking thing, but definitely Derek's one of those humble guys that
You like Derek.
he's an awesome dude.
I do. But
Yeah.
But he's been around the fucking. He's been around the right people and all that.
Yeah. Exactly.
He's been around the right people and he can fucking keep it going.
Yeah.
He has it. It's all there for him. Like
Yeah.
It's like John McKennedy.
Yep.
John McKennedy, I look up to him.
Yeah.
And he's younger than I am.
Yeah.
John McKennedy is is done phenomenal.
Hey, Matt, that's the Randy. This is to NSR.
NSR Robinson Motorsports. We got a present for
Oh.
Randy Phillips. This is a good one.
Oh shit. So, oh fuck yeah. So yeah, it's
All
awesome.
you need is a bib.
Yeah, I know. I appreciate you guys a lot, man. That's fucking awesome. Boone will love that.
Yeah, why don't you get the boots on point?
Yeah, I know. What? What? What?
Put your
What's-
fucking beer in it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, I appreciate the gift, guys. I definitely appreciate it. Definitely. I thank you guys a lot.
Randy, you're doing a great thing for
Short track.
New Hampshire.
Yeah.
racing. For this, yes, you go to see competition.
Yeah.
You are promoting
Yeah.
New Hampshire.
Yeah, I know, 100%.
This sport needs this, Randy.
Yeah. I'm trying to fucking show this shit off. Keep going.
Randy, this is why we're doing this.
Yeah. I appreciate you. Yeah.
And everything.
Robinson Motorsports is gonna keep contributing, and
Yeah, no, I appreciate you guys.
We're just a little guy, but we're
Yeah. So hold on a second, Ronnie. Who is your biggest? I don't mean to cut you guys off. We'll go right back into it, okay? Ronnie. Well, oh, thank you, Ronnie. Thanks for giving me my money back. You always used to run the tables on me. But who is your biggest rivalry? You've been doing it for a while.
Steve Dickey.
no, I don't know about that. Chuck,
I spun him out.
Yeah.
I'm in the corner. He comes over and he's pounding me while I'm still strapped in my race car.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I think Chuck Danny was more rival than he was.
Yeah.
Steve had a lot of respect for you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Melvin too.
Oh, I raced with Melvin. Melvin's
Yeah.
good.
Where'd Robbie go? Oh, he's last then.
He went to the bathroom.
Okay.
I'm a fill-in.
No, that,
Well, what's his fucking name?
Jimmy Gunn.
Okay, so I just want to put in a couple plugs in.
Okay.
Say thank you to Robinson Motorsports,
Yeah.
my family, freaking.com, and trophy.com. I had all these made before we came in today.
Yeah.
Look at how beautiful they are. Just saying.
you gotta ask Robbie about his reverse race.
Okay.
$200 on all those trophies right now. That big one cost me an extra $50.
Oh man. Yeah.
So no joke, these guys cheat. They hired my father
Yeah.
to race, okay, which he did absolutely nothing. So he just back of the pack.
No, it really is.
Oh yeah, no,
It was.
Oh, it's his old man.
Mine was Jim Nutting.
Oh, no shit.
We put him in no fucking Chrysler Bolt or fucking He's driving around fucking car 54. Where are you? I'm hanging out the fucking window. He didn't give a fuck.
So
he led one lap.
I am stoked.
Never heard the end of it.
but that's what it's all about, man.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
Led one lap, but they kept him out there for a reason. So he just would block the
He was
pack,
a boat.
and my dad
Fucking
would just let him
boat.
go around or whatever, and then anybody that was second or third,
I'm out the window,
like that,
fucking.
take him out.
It's like on a Sunday drive. He didn't give a fuck. He was fucking.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, he told him right off the bat.
That was great. So I want to say, we lost a couple people this week,
Yeah.
and both of them hit home.
Yeah.
I mean, both of them do. Choppy being one, I didn't realize it until Jimmy told me. He's like, oh no, it was the day before. you know, and somebody for me that I've been down there. You know, I'm not Austin Erickson or anything like that, but I've been down there. People don't know that I've been down there.
Yeah.
It kind of sucks. I've been down there a lot and heard, you know, just the stories that Choppy's had
Yeah.
and stuff like that, and just sit there and listen to him.
Yeah.
I mean, we've gone to a couple of cookouts and stuff like that. And that's what racing to me is all about.
Thanks for coming on. I appreciate it.
You wimp.
The stories that I heard
Yeah.
from Choppy and stuff like that.
By the way, there
From
was,
the Pines
that was
and
chicken.
from Hudson. I mean, it's those were the good old days, and that means a lot
Yeah.
to me because it really matters to me. Like
Yeah.
I listen to him. I listen to him. I listen to Melvin. I listen to all that stuff.
You better listen to the old man.
I care about the sport, so I listen to old time stories.
Yeah.
You know, I'm always looking at Joe Burrell's posts and stuff like that. You know, of Ollie Silver and all
Yeah.
that stuff. I love that stuff. I love that shit. So, you know, when I find out, you know, Choppy passed away, I didn't realize it, and I wasn't expecting George to tell me about it because they're a close-knit family.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the guy was a fucking pioneer.
Yeah.
He ran the Pines. He ran Hudson. Like, when it fucking began.
Yeah.
And I think there's got to be something.
Yeah.
Not tomorrow.
There's got to be something done about that.
Yeah.
Because it should be.
No, definitely. No, we'll do something for him. We'll do something for him.
I mean, Choppy was fucking.
Well, hold on. We gotta. We're almost at 2 hours, guy. We'll do that for another thing.
I'm gonna do this. The rough and fenders moment.
Exactly.
I'll start.
Okay.
This year, you know me, Randy. Everybody grown up with me. I love racing.
Yeah.
I don't give who you are, I race with you.
Yeah.
Rough and fenders moment when you're like, you know what? I don't even know what. I was racing against Jeremiah. I love passing the torch to a younger kid.
Yeah.
I'm going down the backstairs of the Speedway. The fucking car just turns left on me, and I take the kid out. We're in the back of the I take the kid out, and I fucking wreck them. I wreck myself. Love you, Jeremiah.
Straight home, Jimmy.
Pseudo in the fucking I'm like black. I've been doing this for 30 fucking years.
Yeah.
My thumbs up out the window.
No, and that-
I just turns left and
And that's what you want.
Yeah.
it just sucks. That's
You want to pass the torch on to
Yeah.
other racers, and 'cause that's what's going to make our racing keep going. I mean, that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
You know.
What about
whether or
you,
not
Robbie?
They love coloring and all that. You get them out of that. All of a sudden, they like go-kart racing. You get it in. I mean, I'm working on my daughter, and I'm. But that's a different story. It's going to be a lot harder.
Yeah.
Whatever. But I have
somebody give
I
me
have
that.
other people that I'm trying to work on,
Yeah.
like thunder lights,
He's-
stuff like that.
Yeah.
I do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, I got a few kids that I'm working on getting in the sport.
Yeah.
And that's all that it takes is
Hey, why don't
you
you
know
tell them?
helping these people out.
Hold on. No. I definitely understand. I just gotta. I'm sorry, guys, but I gotta wrap this up. Robbie, what's your biggest rough and fenders moment? We'll get to you right after. What is your biggest rough and fenders moment? You either wrecked something real fucking hard, you had a big fucking blowout with someone. Someone told me to tell you about the reverse race that you had or some shit.
Oh, fucking shit.
Yeah.
Getting turned and fucking coming across the checkers, yeah. Steve Black. There was a.
Who spun you?
Keep him clear.
What about you, Matt? What's your biggest rough and fetish moment? Hardest hit, biggest fuck you moment?
I don't know if I really had one.
Oh, yeah, you have.
I mean, I think maybe when I first started, I ran enduros in. Me and Peter Raby took a couple of fucking Honda fucking Accords.
Yeah.
85 Accords.
Gotta
And
make it quick.
we worked from fucking Paul Arpin, and
Yeah.
we loaded them up in the fucking truck, and we ran the fucking howler, and I got a door shot in it down the backstretch, and the clutch wasn't fucking good. I had the fucking, and I think that was the end of the day because it fucking hit me right in the left side knee, and I think I said, no, I'm pretty much done with this shit.
Yeah. That's it? What about you, Ronnie?
My biggest one was wreck at Hudson.
The full throttle?
Get cut out of the car.
Full throttle, yep.
How about the
I
bees?
spent a
that-
week, then I spent a week in the hospital.
Yeah.
Ronnie.
Damn.
How about the Ronnie? How about the bees that thought-
Oh, yeah, driving at Hudson, I
Yeah.
crashed into the bank and then the bees were inside the car. Got
Oh, yeah,
stuck, and
that
all
was-
the people in the
Jesus
stands got
Christ.
stung,
Yeah,
too.
that was
Bees that watch the bees.
off a turn 4.
Out of turn 4 and the bees were in the stands.
Hit the wall, the wood wall. Fucking
Yeah.
bees come right out, fucking stung him. That was it.
What the fuck?
We were all down there. Fucking,
And I'm allergic to bees too.
Jesus fucking Christ,
Car
man.
was full.
And the car was
He
full.
looked like the toxic man. Pumped up.
Yeah. Well, no, yeah, no, we went over that. Yeah. So, not to wrap it up on you guys, but I appreciate you guys coming on and everything like that.
I thank you very much.
I definitely appreciate you guys coming on. You guys been around for a while in my life, along with New England Racing. You guys did
hey, we
everything.
didn't talk about the White Lightning. Fuck.
We'll do it We'll do it a little tidbit after.
We're doing another.
We'll do it another time, man. I'll come by for it again. Yeah. Hey.
Shop tour.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. We'll definitely do that. Exactly. So, a part of you guys sponsoring us, Robinson's Motorsports. We have a couple other presenting sponsors of the podcast. Yeah, you guys can go ahead. I'll turn you guys down and everything. You guys can go do whatever. I want to make sure. I appreciate you guys coming on. But presenting sponsors of the podcast, Kenny's Auto Truck and Repair, 24/7 light and heavy repair, custom hydraulic hoses made on site. From car to semi, Jay Kenny is your guy. Make sure you guys call him at 978-483-1713. The next guy is Nick Saba from A&A Auto Care. Great guy as well. Good friends with Jay Kenny. Came on as well. If you guys need any mechanical work, please get a call. Give him a call at 781-933-8070. Another guy that came on was Justin Ratcliffe with Justin Roofing. Definitely another great guy. If you guys need any roof repair or a facelift, give him a call at 603-438-4805. Another guy is Jerry D of Jerry's General Maintenance out of Pawtucket, Rhode Island, over by Seekonk Speedway. Make sure you guys give him a call at 401-265-0968. Another great guy is ProFab Metal Fabrication, or the High Performance Division. Bobby Melvin's been doing it for years, making street stocks to flag stands to whatever else. Make sure you guys give him a call if you guys need anything done at 978-490-8340. The next guy is Andrew Harmon, a weekly regular at Hudson and Star Speedway. He has a handyman service. If you have any junk around the yard or junk car that you need to get rid of, make sure you guys give him a call at 603-327-7155. What? You guys talking about over there? Another guy, is Robinson's Motorsports that came on today. Appreciate you guys all for fucking sponsoring me. E&K Automotive, Everett Ramsdale, definitely another guy that's a great guy. I appreciate everybody's support. From E&K Automotive to Matt Robinson Motorsports. If you need any mechanical help or anything like that, from tractors that I seen him work on to a full-blown fucking tank, get a hold of Everett. 603-801-5066. Definitely another great guy. Last but not least, this week's new sponsor, JT Power Equipment Incorporated, generator sales and service. Been doing it for over 30 years, from commercial to RV generators. Make sure you guys give them a call at 603-463-8030. Make sure you guys go donate to Jamie DeCourcy's funeral fund that Nima put together. I appreciate everybody listening and watching live and everything like that. From myself, Matt Robinson, Ronnie Robinson, Robbie Robinson, and James DeCourcy, we appreciate you guys watching. Thank you.